Alright, so here's what I'd like to know. Who hasn't wanted to be a dinosaur at some point in their life? Man, growing up, I certainly remember daydreaming of pterodactyls and, hell, when I was a kid, if anybody asked me the dreaded question, what do you want to be when you grow up? My answer was always a T-Rex. Well, here's where I get jealous of Japanese kids in 1994, as they were playing GON for the Super Famicom to live out this kind of fantasy, while I was stuck with freaking Dino Wars. Although, I guess this cute little guy isn't exactly a T-Rex, but he's just as badass. GON is a character from a beautifully drawn manga series by Masashi Tanaka, where the pint-sized GON that somehow avoided extinction gets into some hilarious adventures with other present-day critters, all without any text whatsoever. Any of those comics are great works of visually driven storytelling, and I highly recommend them. And surprisingly enough, this 16-bit adaptation does an admirable job of translating that to the gaming world. At its core, GON on the Super Famicom is a simple 2D side-scroller that puts you into similar situations as the comics. For example, chasing a dastardly monkey that steals your apples. But like the manga, the game also leaves the storytelling to the visuals, with no text guiding you through the storyline, other than, the necessary text for menus and stuff. Oh, and there's also no health bar, so as you get hit, GON just gets crazier and angrier and does more damage, until his ultimate breaking point. But one of the most notable aspects of this game is the soundtrack, with really minimal atmospheric sounds, and it utilizes percussive noises for the game's sound effects. So as you make GON run, bite, tail whip, and headbutt, the drums begin to pound. I thought it was a really creative way to orchestrate the game's sound, and it provides a really interesting vibe. And on top of that, the gameplay itself is also interesting. You'll have to use your brain a bit to figure out how to progress to the next area, and there's also a few intense perspective shifts like this crazy chase scene. Be warned though, this game will require some patience. The controls take a bit of getting used to, and some of the enemies are pretty ruthless. You'd think that Dino versus Shark would be no contest. So if you can track this game down, it's definitely worth a look, especially if you're a fan of the manga. GON may also have a few other fans, thanks to his appearance as a bonus character in Tekken 3 as well. But don't expect any toxic farts out of him in this one. Instead, just expect some ridiculously charming dinosaur action.